So this was a 120-year-old walnut dryer that a couple years ago we repaired. We had to jack it up and redo the whole flooring, that sort of thing. It had been falling apart. This was the burn chamber for the dryer. So the burn chamber was down here, and then above it was drying racks for walnuts. And over here we just had like a little crawl space, but as you can see, it's got pretty good height. You know, I've got almost 6 feet. And so I decided I wanted to put a floor in. And I could have done concrete, but I have experience with earth floors. And I like how soft they are. I like the fact that they're environmentally better than concrete.
This video will show you step by step how we built the earth floor. But first, a little background on the building. This is the walnut dryer as we began to work on it. Amazing that it hadn't fallen over. First, we start with the new footings. Here we're looking in at the crawl space, followed by the new support wall. We also installed a metal skirt using the old roofing material, and that was selected because we're in a high fire zone. The final touch was a French drain. We dug down 2 feet, but this turned out to be an epic fail. Here we are in the crawl space. Since we're on a slope, the bottom of the drain was still 2 feet above what would end up as the final depth of the crawl space. When it rained, we had a river flowing through the crawl space. We excavated the crawl space out to make it more level, and then installed another French drain and put a retaining wall on top of it. We were ready for the earth floor, starting with gravel and sand.
And you can come in close to this.
Just want to give people a sense of, if I ever posted, a sense of how thick it was. We did it. After the base coat dried, I decided to add a couple of brick retaining walls on the sides. We poured the top coat in pretty much the same way as the base coat. The floor was finished with linseed oil. I didn't bother with curing it or sanding it, applying wax, just one coat of linseed oil.